You're listening to Trifecta Sound on ISO.
What up, everybody? This is G, and welcome to Super Dope, the monthly radio show podcast where we nerd out about music and other things we find super dope. It's been a while since I did this. We're back from hiatus, formerly on ISO Radio. Shout out to everyone from ISO for holding us down for the past few years. But now we're on our new channel for Trifecta on YouTube. I don't know what title we're calling it. You haven't told me. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Trifecta Sound Radio. And what better way to launch that than with having a good chunk of Trifecta ourselves here. Let's go from me all the way down, and we'll introduce ourselves real quick. Your name, what you do, your zodiac sign, I don't know. So I'm G. I'm your host, recording artist, music producer, DJ. I'm an Aquarius.
I'm Merv Gotti. I'm a Pisces.
I'm Walt J. I'm a Taurus.
But what else? Yeah, what do you do besides be a Taurus?
Besides being a Taurus, I'm also a mixer and a mastering engineer.
Fire.
And a producer.
I'm Diego Juarez, aka Mr. Rager. I'm a Leo. I'm a DJ. I'm a turntablist, and I'm dead inside.
Not after this.
I'm Jess. My big three are Sun in Libra, Rising Scorpio, Moon in Virgo.
Damn.
And I make stuff sometimes under the name Saltskin going forward.
Sick.
I'm Luke. I'm a Scorpio. You didn't know that?
And other thing?
And
That's cool.
I make music. I play drums for a couple bands, and I make my own music too.
Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're here in Toronto this week. Well, I'm always in Toronto. But the rest of y'all, and Marvin's also in Toronto now too. But we're here this week because a lot of us are playing shows for North by Northeast. That's myself, Marvin, and then Xochi, who's not here. And then everyone else is kind of here for other reasons, but as a whole, just to support us as performers for this week. Marvin, do you have any? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like pre-show, like pre-North by talk, and then we'll do like a second half where we'll talk about post-North by stuff. But are you excited about anything for your set, or like how do you feel pre-North by going into this?
I'm using a new guitar. I'm using
the one that looks like an orca whale.
Yeah. It's an orange wood juniper with a rubber bridge, and I haven't gotten the rubber bridge to work, but maybe tonight is the night. I hope tonight's the night.
We're gonna find out. Unfortunately, I have to miss your set today because I have to go watch this other guy, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Gotta go watch this Kendrick Lamar set and the SZA set later.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, so Jess and I are gonna be missing the Merv Gotti set, unfortunately. Walt, what brings you out here?
Man, so I'm out here primarily for two reasons. One, support the homies. Two, we mastered Luke Elliott's EP with a wonderful mastering engineer, Joe Cavalho. And we were there at his studio yesterday and just had the best day ever. It was awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, the pictures look really good.
Songs.
Did you have any hand in mastering that? I know you did like the mixing and everything, right?
Yes.
But like what reason is it that you decided to be here for that mastering process?
So Merv, Luke, and I recorded us all in Merv's living room. So it was over a 2-day process. We recorded this whole EP, 4 songs. And then from there, I took it and I mixed it at home. And we exchanged mixes back and forth and just made this thing as perfect as possible. And so the three of us were really connected to what was coming through the speakers, and we just wanted to be there to see it cross into its final destination. So yeah, it gave us a lot of meaning, gave us a lot of purpose to be there, and just kind of guide the process and make sure it all went as smoothly as possible.
Sweet.
Which it did.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear.
For context, too, Joe is the guy that mastered a lot of like the Alexis on Fire stuff. He mastered Crisis, some City and Color stuff.
No big deal. Just a couple other indie guys.
And then, so he mastered my records, and I was so happy with not just the way they ended up sonically, but the relationship we built. It's always like I feel like I learn so much about music and life every time we have a mastering session together. And then so when we were working on like Luke's stuff, I was like, this deserves like the best shot. And then it's not just for the songs. It's like I felt like we all learned a lot yesterday from him.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, like if we're speaking about, we kind of spoke about it in the studio yesterday of how there's a lot of the times there is a disconnect from that mastering process, and sometimes even the mixing process. It's like someone just lays down vocals and then they send it to the producer, and then it's like they're like separate things. But I think for the intimate projects that we've done, it just, even if it's like a little bit of maybe like I don't know, woo woo, but you can really feel, and I feel like you can hear the sound of like the connectivity of us being in the room together, because there is like so much love going into it. And so like being present in the room, it's not only good for like learning and stuff, but it's also, I feel like it comes through the music and the sound of the songs. Just being there with them.
I feel like it's different when it's like such a meaningful project.
Yeah.
And the three of you made it together, and you're able to walk the finish line together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It must feel like such a different vibe than like something that's like not so meaningful or more fun or more like more of like a party vibe or something like that, as opposed to what your record sounds like, which is like, I think Marvin was telling me it's like a really beautiful record, so I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, even as soon as we got in, Joa was like, he even said out loud, like, wow, I can hear that a lot of love went into this.
Yeah.
And I think that only happens when it's like, you know, we've known each other for what, like 10 years or something now.
Yeah, 100%. And actually, I wanted to go off what you said too. Like with the mastering process, usually it is just something you send off. Even the mixing, something you just send off. You're not really closely connected to it in that sense, right? It just comes back from the engineer, and then you're like, yes, I like this or not. But like actually being in the room for like the mastering was like huge. It just connected us, the song, even more. And I feel like the engineer Joe with us in the room, it probably helped influence his decisions too, because he could talk to us.
Yeah, for sure.
And be like, hey, what, like he asked you, what do you want out of this, man? Like, what do you want this day to be about?
Yeah.
And like that absolutely happened. Like it all, what we wanted happened.
Yeah, it's important. There's a ton of respect there. And yeah, and like that could probably get lost in just sending back and forth, like the respect, because you're just an email at that point.
Yeah, especially if you've never met the engineer.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times I think that is how people work. They don't actually meet their engineer.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like making food, when like, if it's like processed or like made in a factory or something, you can kind of feel it, and you can taste it. But if it's made with like hands and like people actually love making this shit, it's like you can sense that. I feel like like just hearing you talk about the record, it sounds like it's a fire record. I've heard 0 notes, like 0 seconds of this album, but it sounds like
you'll get sad.
Yeah. I've already
things.
more so this year. God damn. I would love to hear it, and love to do like a listening session of all our stuff.
For sure.
My album, You Won't Get Sad.
That's good.
Maybe for like the middle song and maybe the last song, but the last song was like upbeat. My song Ass So Fat, you'll definitely get sad for.
What will we feel when we listen to your record?
Like we want to
fuck.
fuck.
You'll feel. I don't even know how to. I don't know. I feel like you'll kind of understand me and a certain side of me a little more. Be like, that's why he is the way he is.
Yeah, nice.
And he puts it in his music. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Diego, I know you have your main show for today. You want to talk about that?
At the time of this recording, in about an hour, I will be at the Opera House in Toronto sound checking for a band called Nightlife. Nightlife is from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm going to be doing live turntablism for them. That's basically the main reason why I'm here. I think I would have come to North by regardless, just to be with the homies, but
for the vibes.
For the vibes, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm DJing for Nightlife tonight. It's for the Honey Revenge Loving and Losing tour. It's a big tour. It's I think like 10 tickets away from being sold out at the Opera House. So it's like a
All for you.
yeah, it's like a 980 cap venue. So right now in this moment, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like the nerves are starting to rise and
Yeah.
everything.
Talk about it more. No, I'm joking.
What's that?
Talk about it
Yeah,
more.
I have to think about it.
Sit over here.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck up if I
Fester.
something wrong on stage.
Yeah, let it
No,
fester.
it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for it. I met Nightlife just through Twitter connections and everything. I ended up scratching on one of their songs. Strange Love came out about a year ago. They wanted me to do some DJing for them in Baltimore, but since the states are kind of crazy when it comes to artists performing, even if you're not getting paid, I couldn't bring my gear. So they're like, hey, we're going to be in Toronto in the summer. If that's close to you, that'd be sick. I'm like, it's not close to me, but I'll make it work. And then it happened to be the same week as North by, so it just worked out perfectly. It's a divine intervention, I like to think.
Divine
yeah.
timing.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, Friday, June 13th, I'm going to be DJing for G for his set and doing some scratching and stuff as well. So.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun too. It's,
Oh yeah, it's Friday
the
13th.
13th.
Yeah.
Mr. Rager.
Yeah.
it's
But your set's at midnight, so it's gonna
yeah.
be the
Oh
14th,
yeah.
technically.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
we'll
it's
be okay.
No, it's perfect.
I'll be
for you
safe.
guys. The-
provided that nothing happens before that.
Yeah.
I don't like. Knock on wood.
Not gonna get in a car
I'm not-
accident
yeah.
on the way to watch Marv talk.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
things.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, like knowing it was on Friday the 13th, I was never really bugging about it. Like I do believe in certain supernatural things, but I didn't feel like it was gonna impede my performance.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know might impede my performance, and I'm trying not to let it do so, is going to the Kendrick concert the night
Yeah,
before.
yeah. So you're not screaming your
Yeah,
voice
I
away
can't
tonight.
yell out mustard as loud as I want to. I gotta yell it from like here and not
From the
my-
diaphragm.
Yeah, yeah,
Why don't you just bring some mustard and just like
yeah. Yeah, do one of those. But yeah, that's the only thing that was like, I wish it kind of like, and I was trying to get my show kind of moved just so it can not line up that way, just so I can like, not that I'll enjoy it fully, but I just want, I just want to like rage. I want to scream out some SZA, But
I think Friday the 13th is lucky, for the record.
Okay,
That's cool.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
that, and I'm gonna.
she knows. She
Yeah,
knows.
For sure.
I don't think I've really had anything bad happen for Friday the 13th. More so for like Mercury retrograde. Less
let's
so
not
for
talk
like
about that.
yeah, less so for Friday the 13th. So it's, I'm not even gonna ask, but if it's retrograde, I don't want to know. But yeah, we'll see. What brings you here aside from the Kendrick concert?
Yeah, Kendrick and SZA, obviously. So pumped to see that. And like, didn't even know that you were going until last night, which
I
is
know.
going to be awesome. You, me, and Ron.
We needed to put these in the doc.
I know. I was like so absent from the doc this time around. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Walt and I were actually talking a lot last night about the whole divine timing thing. How we all ended up here like on the same week for like kind of different reasons. Like your show, I didn't know that was like a whole separate thing, too. And I think that continuously happens over the years, where like. Honestly, I should have gotten tickets to the Seattle show of Kendrick and SZA, but yeah, tickets. My mom actually got me the tickets for Toronto, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't even think about Seattle. Like, it's way closer to you."
Yeah.
Just so happened to be this week. Just so happened to be that everyone was looking for an Airbnb, and like we always kind of come together, which is just so funny and awesome. And yeah, I can't help but think it's a little bit divine.
Yeah.
Divinely aligned.
Your mom didn't want to pull up to the Kendrick show? Is she more of a Drake fan?
Okay, is that what we're gonna get into on this? Because I don't.
Yes, we are.
No, my mom doesn't really give a shit about the beef. I have tried to run her through it though. I've been like, hey,
So
all
he
the
played
way
this song,
back,
and you played
yeah.
every song for her and explained it.
Well, my
explained the
brother and I
bars?
did that like by the pool one day. When it was all like kind of unfolding, I was like, hey, Alex, we're gonna spend the next 2 hours. We're gonna listen to all the songs. We're gonna read everything. We're gonna go from point A to point B, where we're at now. And I think my mom tuned out about halfway through. She was like, I don't understand. These lyrics are mean.
He said, what about him?
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, no, I'm super excited, and Walt and I have been working on music as well lately. So
Fire.
it's also a great chance for us to kind of scheme over some of those tracks and like, brought all the recording gear. So we might lay down a couple things over here.
Yo, I
which
brought all
is
my shit too.
super special.
I have my push
so.
too. I got mic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're
Do
always
some shit.
strapped, like I say.
yeah,
I feel like you
yeah.
stay strapped.
Yeah,
you got
you do,
this
yes.
like gear in the trunk whenever you
I always
need
keep that
it.
thing on me.
Yeah.
All them things.
G's always good for that.
Yeah.
The
Honestly,
mobile
yeah.
stew.
It's funny because I'm from here, but I feel like I brought the most shit.
You always do, bro.
yeah.
You always pull up
Yeah.
like with the most shit. You always have the whip. You're like, G is like our like, I don't know what I'd call
I'm
you.
your
like,
Long and McQuaid.
You are the you're the guy.
Yeah, slash pilot. Like my bags.
pilot,
yeah.
yeah.
I have like my tech bag. I have my clothes. I have a fun bag, which had like my Switch and all my, like my games and stuff. Oh, there goes the camera. That one's still good though. What else did I have? I have
Your
have like
dignity and pride.
yeah, I have that in the bag. I have some old
Integrity,
I
yeah.
have some luggage. Yes, or sorry, some
Yeah.
my baggage from the past.
Yeah.
I got everything.
It does smell like soup.
You
I
got
thought
the
that was a microwave
airbending
going off.
capabilities.
Yeah, with these bad boys.
Exactly.
I don't even want to know what those are.
These?
Yeah.
Do you not watch the show?
Come on.
I'll explain them later.
We can edit that out.
Yeah. No, it's all good. We get weird here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, Luke, you talked about your album a bit. Do you want to explain a little bit more and like just talk about? I think you were saying you don't have a title for it yet, or you're like,
No, I don't.
yeah.
It's the last thing that I have to do, like the actual EP title. Because I had one for the longest time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's so good. It deserves, like the title is so good. I want it to be for an album.
Oh, okay.
Not just the EP. Because I feel like this EP is like kind of like a foot in the door for listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like it'll set people up to be like, this is what we can expect
Mhm.
next. Because all the stuff prior to this is quite a bit different.
Mhm.
So the title is the last thing that I have to figure out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I've been getting teased with this because I've been sending mixes as track 1, track 2, track 3, and track 4.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear what they're called.
Well, I have,
Oh,
I
so you
have,
have-
curious.
no, I have the song name titles now. I could
Oh,
tell
you do?
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to. Yeah. All right. Nice.
Okay, so for context,
Yeah.
all of this it's basically this EP is like a trauma, like healing from a traumatic experience, and the traumatic experience, there was a lot. This sounds so crazy, but there was a lot of furniture built, burning, like or building at the, it's crazy. So I was designing furniture, and that was a part, like that was adjacent to the trauma, and so the first song is kind of like, it's only like 45 seconds or something.
Yep. No, 28.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's there, yeah. So it's 28 seconds, and it's basically just like it brings you into the world. Like this is what we're about to hear, and so that song is called Sofa Song, and then the second song is
Fuck IKEA.
no.
Love seat.
What?
Love seat.
Love Seat.
That is a
would
good.
be
That's a
funny.
good name.
Lumber.
Nice.
I forget. Honestly, I forget what the second one is called. And then the third one is called Do You Wonder? It's just part of the hook. And then the fourth song is called Jesus Christ, because that's I say those words twice in the song.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it because you have beef with him, or
Yeah.
Who does it?
Yeah, who doesn't?
a diss track about JC?
No, it's kind of like, it's like the way I'm going to have it typed out, the way you'll see it on streaming services will be like Jesus Christ with a period at the end. So it's kind of like a Jesus Christ. Like really, Jesus Christ. Yeah, all lowercase. And he,
Yeah,
does,
yeah.
he does not get capitalized.
Nice. Nice. Damn. That's deep.
Yeah.
Do you have an album cover already?
No.
And does it involve burning furniture?
No.
I think it should.
That'd be sweet.
Again, it's the last fucking thing, and
Yeah.
I stew over it all the time. And I'm like, because I'm gonna take the photo, like I'm gonna take the photo of it, whatever it's gonna be, because I want to sell that as like, you can buy it as a print when the EP comes out. So it'll be like a beautiful photo, and so I'm trying to get that too. I have like a few that are backups just in case it
Yeah.
does come to the time, and I'm like, okay, I don't actually have something, but
No, I'm the same way. Like, sometimes I'll be working on a body of work,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, "Hey, I know these songs fit together, but like now, what title
yeah,
can umbrella over these things?" And even with like the album covers, like what fits the vibe?
Yeah.
And like for me, I don't know if it's with you. Like I'm synesthetic, so I like to pick certain colors and make sure the color scheme matches what each song sounds like,
course.
whether it's a single or whether it's like an EP or an album. So I want to make sure it encapsulates what I see
Yeah.
in these songs. So even people who are not synesthetic can understand and be like, oh, he sees these like reds and yellows for this album for whatever reason. So
yeah. I think that's super important, and we spoke about it in the vehicle yesterday on the way to the studio. Just because I was asking Marv, like, do you put this much thought into your album artwork? Like, am I wasting a ton of time and energy, like, actually caring this much about it? And I think we kind of, like, landed on, if it's important to us, you know, it's our art, so that's why we should be doing that. And, like, the people who get it, like you appreciate that. And the people who don't, then it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the album art also has to kind of give you an idea of what it sounds like before seeing it.
Yeah, it should,
right?
yeah.
Like give you an idea of what, like the mood and like what
Yeah.
kind of sonics you're gonna come about. Or it could be a complete juxtaposition of it and be like, oh, that's ironic, but like it's funny that this cover sounds nothing like what it sounds like, which both work really well. You just got to execute it properly and make sure that that idea is kind of presented in a proper way.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. What do we have for time? 20 minutes. It is 2:52. Yeah. Any exciting things y'all are trying to do outside of just work here while you're here?
Food.
Food.
Eating some good food.
Yeah.
In Vintage We Trust, the store.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Are you
it.
looking for a lot of vintage shopping?
Just like, I always get like at least a couple T-shirts from there when I'm here.
Yeah. There is
Good
good. Public Butter, Black Market are good.
Mm-hmm.
And then all around Kensington, there's like 50 vintage shops.
Okay. Oh,
You
sweet.
can find a bunch of good stuff there.
I really like the guy at Vintage We Trust. His name's Josh, and his like Instagram game is crazy because he's so knowledgeable. And so like you'll get like an impromptu history lesson on some random shirt that you like might pick up accidentally. He's like, hey, by the way, that was this from 1980.
Do you
and
know who
stitched
owned
it
that
to
shirt?
Yeah, it's like it's really cool to go in there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a cool dude.
I think I've seen this stuff online. I don't know if I've been there in person, maybe once or twice. But yeah, their stuff looks good.
Yeah,
There's
super curated.
there's another spot where Josh lives in Guelph that's really
Okay.
dope. It's called Vintage Instincts. Found a couple fire shirts and
Sweet.
stuff there.
It's nice in a big city, like when in Saskatoon or Regina, there's just like you'll get like a Walmart T-shirt. Like it's like
Yeah.
the vintage there like doesn't.
It's like everyone's old like work uniforms and stuff.
It's pretty bad.
One of my most fire finds is an old Sephora crew neck from like I guess that was one of their
Whoa.
Black and
no,
red.
it's all black and it just has like small Sephora logo. It says Sephora on the sleeve and it's sick.
I dated a girl who worked at Sephora once.
Oh shit, maybe that was her sweater.
No, not from Toronto.
Oh, well, who knows? Yo, this shit can
Could
travel.
have traveled, yeah.
Yeah. It was a size small. Ask her if that was hers.
It might have been.
Yeah, you never know.
Wait, if we were like, hey, we're all gonna leave at 6 tonight. We need to go eat somewhere right now. Where would you say we should go?
That all depends on what everyone's feeling. Because I have a couple go-tos. Like Jerk King is our go-to.
And I have to have jerk
Yeah.
again.
You have a list.
Yeah.
Kyoto Katsu.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
That's where I want to go at
that
some
sounds
point
cool.
before we leave.
That
The Kyoto
sounds cool.
Katsu.
Yeah, it's all dependent on, like, I have ideas for certain types of foods. So, like, what are you feeling?
Right now, I'd want like the best deli sandwich.
Deli
Lambo's.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Lambo's for sure.
Dude, I want to go to Lambo's while I'm here. We could go.
for sure.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
we go on a
that's in
quest?
Kensington.
I'll go on
They're
a
pretty
quest
cool.
with you. Okay.
That's
I wanted it
Kensington as
yesterday.
well, yeah.
It's right by Joe's studio, but we didn't get a chance.
Local, Patty King, Hot Box Cafe.
All in Kensington.
Are these restaurants or is this food? Oh,
And restaurants, yeah.
Hot Box Cafe. that
Golden
sounds
Patty in
good.
Kensington is my go-to. Patty King is King Noodle. I don't know where that is.
You guys could try the Sunnyside sandwich place too.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
that's
we
not
were
too
there yesterday, or like above there.
We've been there before.
Yeah. Shout out to Mississauga, City Mississauga, for inviting us out to the North by Northeast mixer. Yeah.
Yeah, they thought I was from Mississauga.
Yeah. You're a Saga man's
I
now.
guess so.
We should go back to Colton.
Yeah. Colte. Oh, they moved. I don't know if you were at the new location, but they moved. Yeah.
Have you heard of this place? What was it? Outer Space?
Other ship.
No,
Didn't we go there?
It's this place last time. It's
Yeah.
like all like sci-fi themed.
Yeah.
It's a
that,
bar.
like, yeah, Luke and Walt brought me because I'm a big
That
sci-fi
sounds sick.
nerd.
Oh.
One of the drinks, it came with like headphones that made you feel like you were in a black hole.
It was Sounds of Saturn.
It's-
it was Saturn's like rings.
Yeah, and so it's an experimental, like, or experiential bar, and so you like every drink comes with an experience. So like one, you get a card, and you scan the QR code, and then you start texting an alien. It's like just like a bot, like an AI bot of like an alien. And then there's another one that was the black hole. You get the headphones. There's another one that just had like a bunch of like it was like the most expensive one. We couldn't get it because they only do like 3 a day or something, and it comes in a big ice cube, and you have to like let it maybe crack it, or it melts somehow. I don't know.
So it's justifiably expensive.
I don't know.
Ish.
I think it was $35.
Or like everything, and I mean all those drinks. They sound expensive, but they sound like it's worth.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Same with like New York. Like everything there is like $15-$20, and that's US.
Right.
So for us, it's like $70. Yeah.
Speaking of, like, I just heard you say, oh, it's just an AI bot. And I'm like, we're going to look back on that and be like, that's some futuristic. Well, in the future, we won't think that, but like older or younger us would have been like, the fuck AI bot? Like casual, just, it's just an AI bot.
We're going to be talking to our AI friends about, like, hey, we mentioned your people before.
Yeah, your people.
When your people were still on the come up.
Yeah, AI is scary.
Yeah.
It's going to be scary.
Marv, do you want to speak a bit just on the new Trifecta YouTube and like what's going on with our change and stuff like that?
I haven't gotten to it.
We're getting around to it. But so long story short, a bunch of us used to be on ISO Radio, and a lot of our shows from ISO Radio who are associated or directly connected to Trifecta are now moving on to this new YouTube, which you're in right now, technically, in the space. So yeah, it's a shout out to ISO for holding us down for that many years and for giving us a platform to do our thing and kind of inspiring us to keep the ship going onto our new Trifecta platform.
But did they like cut us loose or something?
No, ISO
We got fired.
ISO closed down.
It's done.
Really?
ISO, well, because like Mike and Joe moved to London.
Ontario or London?
London.
England.
Like London.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good reason. For
Yeah. No, it was the best possible reason. It was the best possible reason.
That's cool. Did they have like a send off of some sort, or?
Yeah, they had like a little going away thing here at Mordecai. Like me and Ron and Kellen went.
Cool.
Adrian went. It was good. I mean, it's like the best possible reason. Like,
Yeah.
ideally you would hope something that you make would like get to like a self-sustaining place that it can run itself,
Yeah.
but like rarely does it get there.
Mhm.
So they knew it was just like, yeah, they'd have to let something go.
Yeah.
But it was okay. It was like a nice coming together. Like everyone talked about what ISO did for them, and I think there will be some stuff that comes out of it, like Trifecta Radio.
Yeah, that's cool. Can I ask Jess a question?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
You ask good questions. Like, you were asking a bunch of questions last night. I was like, I like this.
Oh, that's good.
I know. I kind of want to be like, Luke, do you have any questions to ask people?
Oh, that's
'Cause
nice.
I- yeah.
I do. Okay, because you've been now Regina, Winnipeg, Vancouver. Are those like your main hubs that you've lived in?
Yes.
Have you noticed sound shifts in your music or like processes change?
Yes, massively. I
Yeah.
think, we were kind of on the same tip with that last night of just like, there comes a time, I guess, where whether you are able to do it on your own or if you're like forced to basically stop caring like about the commercial aspect or about basically other people's ideas of how you should do a thing or like what is the music that you should be making. And so obviously I did like a ton of different ways, and I feel like I'm finally aligned with what flows the easiest for me and is the most like meaningful product. And Walt's been really helping get that. Like Walt is, I was just been sitting on these like bedroom demos that I recorded back in Winnipeg. So that's actually the weird thing is like now I'm in such a good place with music, but we're working on songs that I was like in such a weird place with music that I was like trying so hard. But the songs weirdly, ironically enough, were like about that, so they're super introspective, and they're like I think the first time that I'm really telling like my truth as opposed to like taking like an idea of something and stretching it so big that it doesn't really mean anything to it means something to everyone, but doesn't mean enough to anyone, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
absolutely.
And like, so I'm really happy with this. Like, I'm really excited to put out the songs that we're working on. But I did record them from a place of like a very different headspace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think being in Vancouver is like this feeling of just like freedom. Finally, like I have enough headspace and like autonomy and just like time with myself and like not being influenced and feeling like finally like aligned with my just like higher path or whatever you want to call it, that I'm like, okay, now I just want to do these songs because I want to do them, and like that to me is enough, and it means it's going to mean something. It might mean nothing to nobody else, like to anybody else, but I think like that's like kind of the place that, you know, we always wanted to get to,
For sure.
and we never thought how much sacrifice it was going to take and how much like shitty stuff it was going to take to actually get to that point of only making art for the right reasons. And yeah, I don't know, I think I've finally gotten there, which is like kind of crazy to think, and I know there's like you never had like a destination, you're always like moving. But anyways, to answer your question maybe in a long roundabout way, like I think Regina represented something for me musically with Low and like Trifecta and how we all started, and then moving to Vancouver or to Winnipeg, I was like working with a new team, you know, learned so much with them, just about like the major label world and like how that all works and like what goes into breaking an artist like massively. And then I took all that sort of knowledge and like experience and then just kind of have come to this place of like, I'm just gonna make stuff that like is for me, and hopefully people like it, but if they don't, that's cool too.
So you and I have worked together for many years, and we
Literally
worked on
forever.
the very first project that you did together too.
Yeah.
So I've just seen the evolution of you and me as well.
Yeah.
And I love that you said like making music for the right reasons. It's, you know, when we did make music back in our 20s and we're in our 30s now, it's like it was always about a destination. We're like, okay, we want to make something that's perfection. Like we want to make stuff that we think people will like because we want to get to this certain place. Like we had this place in mind that if we got there, we would be successful. That's how we defined it. And the music that we made would not be successful to us unless we got to that destination or we got that like feedback or that validation. It's like now making music, and I can hear it in the demos that you're sending
you can,
me.
hey.
It's like it is authentic. It is you. It's like your guard is down, and you can hear that in the music. It's not something that's like carefully manufactured. It's really just it's just an expression now.
I love that you can hear that, and like it's not just me feeling that way about it, like because like one of the things for the demos that we're cutting now is that like, it was like important to me that I didn't want to repackage it. I didn't want to be like, okay, this is the rough, I'm gonna go into the studio now and get a good take. It was like, they're rough. I did them in my bedroom. On like a borrowed mic, and I don't want to redo the vocals. Like I like how they are. Some of them are fucked up. I've sent you like some files, and I'm like, there's a lot of like shitty takes in here. But you know what? Like the way that I kind of roughly mixed it on my own, I'm like, I like how this sounds. So we can make it like that. And you've been like doing an amazing job of basically taking my like dumpster fire with the sound that I want and like recreating it, making it so that it's, you know, the levels are great, everything is like good and how it should be, but without detracting from that like scrappiness. Yeah, that's exactly what and I've been sitting on these for like 4 years, and I'm like, what do I do? And then I just finally was like, Walt's the guy. Like, why would I go anywhere else? Like back to the whole like, you can tell when something's got love put into it and like people care for each other, not just like the end result and the paycheck of it. Like yeah, and same with you and Kenny, right? Like we all brought Kenny on board as well for the songs that we're making, and it's been awesome. And he shot me a message the other day that was just like,
oh, nice.
I absolutely love mixing your voice. Like working with these songs has been like I'm super eager to do more.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, so it just feels like super full circle actually, because we worked with a Kenny beat like long time ago too.
Yeah, everybody's.
And you went to Berkeley with Kenny, and anyways, yeah. So it's just like. It's just vibes, and I just feel good about it. I'm like, there's zero expectation. I just do this because I love it, and with the people that I love to do it with, and it's pretty sweet.
I love that. That's awesome.
I think I agree with you. Like, you don't want to. It's hard to recapture that moment and that feeling of those original recordings.
Yeah.
Just because you want to polish it up and make it cleaner. Like
Yeah.
it might sound cleaner, but it just won't sound as raw emotionally if you were to try to do it again. I've tried that with a couple tracks, and it just like it didn't
You can't
sound the
capture
same.
that
Yeah.
time, and I know even like I know the lyrics, I know the thing, but like I'm not gonna be able to capture that feeling of that time
Yeah.
where I'm like, I was hacking so many darts, drinking so much wine, and just like vocal frying into the microphone like
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. But I want to say something to everyone here and to anybody watching at home. The reason that I kind of stopped giving a shit about the whole like, oh, you have to, you know, pay all this money to rent a studio and be in the perfect space to
Yeah, you really
record. I watched an artist, Arden Jones, actually is his name, go from TikTok to signed to Atlantic to like going completely viral and blowing up off of a song that he recorded his vocals from fucking iPod, the mic and the iPod headphones.
Damn.
And obviously it takes, you know, a lot of masterful engineering to like take all of that peaking and stuff out of those types of takes. But like I was like, okay, if this song is good enough for Atlantic and it was recorded on an iPod headphone microphone, like
You can do anything.
fuck what everybody says.
Yeah.
Like just get the take that you like and we can, you know, clean it up in post and do whatever. But yeah, so like don't stress out if you don't have money for studio time. Just fucking, I don't know, whip out the headphones, the AirPods.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, but yeah, so that kind of like put a lot of things into perspective for me with that.
Diego, you heading out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, Diego's heading out to his gig. We all got gigs popping off today and tomorrow. We're going to sign off from here. In the next half of this video, we'll see you post North by, and we'll get everyone's takes and reactions on how that felt. So, see y'all in a bit. What up, everybody? We're here doing the post North by Northeast interviews with our Trifecta artists who did shows for North by this year. First up, we got Xochi. So you just finished your set. How are you feeling about how your set was executed?
Man, really great. Shout out to the painter lady. You know, sound was immaculate. I love the setup. My first show ever in Toronto. So big ups, North by Northeast. And obviously just having you guys there was definitely added to the vibe,
Yeah.
you know. I feel really great, really great. Went
Sweet.
really well. Yeah.
Are you digging this my ghetto gorilla style microphone?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm like, hey, man. we gotta
I've seen
make
other
it
people
work.
use worse. Like I've seen people in New York who do like they do like their car, they tape it to their cars and stuff. So we're gonna do it like that, make it fun. Is there anything in particular that you like? Is there a special way that you crafted your set to make it stand out amongst your other sets and make it special for North by?
Yeah, actually, you know what? It took me up until like 3 days ago before I actually sat down and said, okay, let me, you know, listen and see what I want to play. I started with Alone, which is like a song that just, my first ever Afrobeat song that I made. And I started with that set because it's very light, you know, it's all about queer love and, you know, faith and all that good stuff. And yeah, I was just okay. So after that, what else? We want to dance, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know, not too much, but I'm a person, I need to feel it, right?
Yeah.
It's like what I'm feeling at the time. I don't like to rush my set list at all. If I feel it the day of, the night before, then I'm feeling it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just went by the feeling, and that's that I always trust it.
Dope. And then lastly, what was the highlight that you feel like that was the highlight of your set?
Ooh. The crowd, man, very engaging crowd. I'm telling you, like my first show in Toronto, really great memory, man. Everybody was really tapped in, you know. I love to hear the guys at the bar, you know, drinking, just like chiming in and cheering me on. Like that was dope. I think that was the highlight, just the crowd in general. Good
Dope.
energy. Yeah.
All right, well, congrats on your first ever North by and first Toronto set. Let's big up Xochi. And we'll be back with the other artists who are performing for North by. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Now we're back. We're going to talk to Mr. Rager about his North by and North by adjacent sets. So tell us where you played, who you played with, and what your experiences were like that.
On Thursday, are we pretending like today is right after?
No,
the
no. This is post North by. Yeah.
On Thursday,
We don't fake nothing here.
No.
We don't fake nothing.
We don't bank shit.
Yeah.
On Thursday, which was June 12th, I played with Nightlife. It's a band from Baltimore, a band that I look up to quite a bit. They were on the tour for a band called Honey Revenge. It was a Loving and Losing tour. And yeah, I got to scratch for them for 7 songs because their set list was extended. And it was a lot of fun.
Tight. What did you do anything in particular to prep for it, or like either mentally prep or just any music prep in mind that you had for this one?
A lot of pacing back and forth. But no, I just practiced all their songs. I didn't know what the set list was going to be, so I literally just practiced everything. But they actually played a new song that I didn't practice, so I got thrown into it, but I killed it anyway. So
yeah. And then you also got the DJ for this other amazing artist who had a North by set. This guy G.
I thought it was Merv Gotti.
What? Yeah, because we look the same. Yeah. So how was your experience DJing with me for my set?
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay, moving on.
No, it was good. It was good. Especially because that was the first time me DJing for you, and I don't know. I feel like it went super smooth. We practiced for like 10 minutes, like earlier in the afternoon that day, and we just let it ride, and I think it worked really well. So
yeah, for me, that was my first time doing the beat pads along with scratching in the background, so it was like a really different experience for a song that I've been playing like since 2018. So it's nice to always switch it up and kind of do something fresh with it. Especially
I saw you play that song when I first met you. It's either CMW or North by like 6-7 years ago. So
yeah, it was a good one. It was fun, and like as I was playing, and then I could start hearing you scratching into it. Like it just felt good to hear that and just have that.
I felt like it worked. It was fun.
Yeah.
And like I said, we practiced like for 10 minutes, so it's like it just worked naturally. So
it's like we're like pros or something.
Yeah, it's like we know what we're doing, kind of.
And then one more question: what was your? It doesn't have to be my North by set, but what was your highlight of these performances?
It was the nightlife set. I don't know, like, because nothing against like North by or anything, but this was like something that I did on my own and like I accomplished on my own, and it was in front of a huge fucking crowd, which will never ever happen again. So seeing that was super cool, and yeah, just hanging out with a band that I look up to and have become friends with and everything was super cool. So
yeah, and you also took a picture of your POV of that, and that picture
when the crowd had just come in.
Yeah, that picture's right here. Look at that, so many people, thousands and thousands of people.
It's about 700.
Yeah, that's still
still pretty good.
Close to 1,000.
Yeah,
round up.
Yeah.
One more thing. So North by Northeast from. So I registered us as artists for North by, so I was able to get a swag bag for myself and for Diego.
Lab.
Yeah, so we haven't looked at it. We haven't really looked at it yet, but we're gonna do like a blind unboxing and see what we got.
We got Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, more Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. These sunglasses that I may or may not have already been wearing.
You got black ones? Oh, mine are like a turquoise.
Oh, I like mine better.
Well, I already have black ones, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, we also got Jolly Ranchers.
More Jolly Ranchers. We got a sticker, I think.
Long
beer.
McQuaid. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, let me pull that along with you.
And this beer, the non-alcoholic stuff was actually super good. So I'm sure the alcohol one was gonna be.
Oh
good.
yeah, we had the lemon Radler one earlier today.
We got these things. I'm not gonna talk about these.
No, that's different. That's different than the Mike's Hard.
It's the same brand, ain't it?
No.
Okay, these might be good.
Yeah, we haven't tried these yet, but we're gonna crack these open later. Folly Melon and Lime, Seth and Riley's.
I think
sounds good.
Long McQuaid, one of those. What are they called?
String bags.
String bags, yeah.
String bag. I haven't used a string bag in ages.
Gift card
There's more stuff inside.
Oh no, they're guitar picks.
Oh.
Oh, great, because we're guitarists.
So there's a bag in a bag. So it's a swag bag with swag. With a swag bag in the bag, with more swag in the bag.
Swag bag, swag.
That's tight.
And
oh my God, more Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I got more Jolly Ranchers too.
And then, we could have used this for the key, for the Trifecta house key.
Oh,
yeah, just to hold, because it's just on its own, right? And then you're good. And then a pin.
Sure, I'll buzz you in. Thank you.
And I think that's it.
Merry Christmas.
I think that's it from. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So a lot of swag, a lot of Jolly Ranchers, couple drinks. Thank you to North by for all these bags and hooking it up for myself and my DJ, Mr. Rager.
Mr. Saga.
Yeah. We're both repping Mississauga now, apparently. Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to talk to other people about their North by sets later on. Peace.
Bye-bye.
We've been having a lot of how do you explain these conversations? A lot of deep conversation about our mentals, about echolele and stuff like that, and everything else in between. But I guess now we can get into our post North by interviews. We're gonna continue off with Merv Gotti. We're just gonna get right into it.
Are we rolling? Right
Yeah, he's recording a bit earlier by accident, and then we kept rolling again just now, and we'll just get right into it.
Okay.
So you had a couple of shows from North by that you just did. Can you tell us what shows they were? First of all, tell us what shows you had this past week.
Honestly, after that theory of knowledge type conversation, I'm not in the mental state to do something like this.
Tell me when and where, what songs you played, and how many minutes per set.
Painted Lady, 40 minutes. I was supposed to play 40 minutes. I played 30 minutes.
sarcasm.
Wait, what? You were sarcastic?
That was sarcasm, man.
Are you being sarcastic
Yeah,
now?
no, I was no.
See, this
Yeah,
is why it doesn't work. Like, honestly, it
What?
doesn't work.
What are you
Wait, why was that
doing?
sarcasm?
no, because I was like, just tell me. I asked him the question, and he's like, I'm not in the mental state, and then I pressed him with even further details, sarcastically.
Right.
Yeah,
It doesn't, it's not the same.
yeah. We're learning a lot about each other on this trip. A lot about how we all work as
All very
people.
different
Yeah,
Process.
different but the same in our own weird little trifecta way. So yeah, what shows did you have? All I need to know what shows you did this past week and where at for North by.
Painted Lady and Long McQuaid.
No, but then didn't you have your take two? So what shows did you play? No, we'll just cut it all out.
I'm so anxious watching this.
Yeah. At least we don't have to fit into that 1 hour time frame, anyways. Okay, so you had two. So you had only 2 North by shows this week. You had only 2 North by shows this week. Was there any specific process any special treatment you did for these shows specifically that you didn't do for any other show?
No, not necessarily treatment. I guess maybe the treatment was like I had a lot going on, so I wrote grants before the show.
But do you feel like that impeded or affected your performances in any way?
No, not perceptively.
Was it just like any other show when you just knock down another?
Yeah, I think the body just does it.
Yeah, I feel like because you do so many performances already and you've been doing it consistently on your tour, which he's still on tour now. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of in that zone already, which is cool.
Right now, it really feels like the whole philosophy of like, if your boxing or your jiu-jitsu is so good, you should be like hungover and fat, and your technique is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like that for shows right now.
So you've been doing hungover fat jiu-jitsu for the past shows basically now.
Yeah.
Yeah, automatically.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. So and then lastly, for out of those 2 shows, was there any specific North by highlight from these shows? The shows, not anything else. Not like our conversations and.
I always wanted to play the Painted Lady.
And now you knocked that off of your checklist.
Yeah, it was nice because I remember like Jess played there with Vibrator in 2017, and that was like pretty substantial because I think that was like the first Trifecta artist to get something like that.
Mm.
So it felt good.
Yeah, it's a good venue. Shout out to Painted Lady.
2017 or 2018.
One of the
17, I think.
we've done so many ops already. It's like it's hard to gauge these days. Like sometimes I can't even remember what's.
2016.
2016. 2016.
2016 was when
2016 was Nest.
2016 was when we did it.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
Yeah. So the next year was 17.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that was Marv's post North by interview. Keep it rolling. And then now you do me. You ask me those questions. I can hold the mic though, if you want. Or you want to hold the mic? You want to hold a special spoon mic?
So what am I asking?
You can ask what show I did, any special process that I did in prepping for it, and highlight. Or you could also ask whatever you want, because you were asking me questions earlier.
Doing this in this mental state is crazy.
Host deep conversation and then just throw yourself right into it. Yeah, you got this.
If you had to do it over, what would you do different?
From my North by shows, well, first of all, I performed at Poetry Jazz Cafe. Shout out to Poetry Jazz for having us. If I had to do that show differently, I probably would have. I think I just would have been able to handle certain be able to foresee certain technical difficulties that I knew I could have helped on my end, and just been able to deal with that better. Or like, I realized too late, the things that I could have fixed on my side to make things better. But that was just a me thing, and that's because I had so much gear going on with like the piano, the auto-tune, the beat pads, and like 4 different mics. So that's just like me trying to cram all that in one and trying to hopefully balance everything out properly.
Yeah, that it takes time and it comes with the reps. It's like eventually you'll be like, oh wait, this is the transition. Mic stand needs to go here.
Yeah.
So do you feel like this like made you better?
Yeah, I mean, I always learn something different from every show, and like see what worked well, what didn't work well, and how I can improve on some of those aspects to use in future shows. So it's definitely like, I know from this show, I know I can balance all these different aspects of performance, and I know how to handle certain things that didn't go 100% my way this time, and do it better for the next time. And but all these things were like me things, where I could have improved. But all in all, it was a great show. It was super fun. Everyone was super receptive. All the staff was like super cool, and it was a great experience overall.
So it feels like it's still part of continuous development.
Yeah, and this time around, like, I felt much more relaxed, even though it was such a big important show for me. I felt a lot more chill and relaxed, and I didn't let it put too much pressure on me to have to throw such a perfect show, because I know a lot of shows don't go 100% the way you want, but you just got to learn how to roll with the punches on that.
Yeah.
What was that? You asked me another question at the table when we were eating earlier at Sugo. Something about I don't even remember what it was. You were asking me something about, like, I don't even remember what my response was. Do you remember what that question was? Something about, I don't know. If it comes to me, it comes to me. But yeah, we'll keep it at that. But one more thing before I go, if you want to hold that. So we got a bunch of free swag and free stuff from North by, but the people who are all part of Visit Mississauga got an extra bag, which this one is nice and colorful. It says Mississauga on it. So I'm gonna do a blind haul and see what I got here. Let's find out what Mississauga hooked us up with. This is not the lint roller from Mississauga. This is something that I carried from yesterday's show because I was all linty. I had to use this bag for extra stuff. But so what we have from here, I got Visit Mississauga water bottle. Wait. Visit Mississauga water bottle. And then we also got more Jolly Rancher candies. Jolly Rancher candies. We also got another Long McQuaid bag, which probably has more swag in this bag that was in this swag bag. That earlier I also put in another swag bag. See, more swag in the bag. And then we also got another rhyme book. Is this? No, this is not the one I used yesterday. No. More rhyme books. Jess, do you need another book? Do you actually? Because I have so many of these. I know you had like a whole stack. Yo, this is all you. Here, yeah. That's all you. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I got Mississauga socks. Rainbow socks. Show them the sock game. I'm a sock fanatic, so this will go well with my collection. These are my glasses. This is my cup. That's my ticket from the Kendrick Lamar show and Scissor show that I went to. Kendrick Lamar, Scissor, Kendrick Lamar, Scissor. A couple more things here. More Mississauga merch. Oh, that's North by merch. A pen. More promo papers. Extra glass. Oh, I got more glasses. Courtesy of Indie 88. A pin. And then lastly, who would have guessed it? More Jolly Ranchers. How many bags of Jolly Ranchers do you think we took in total? Not took, but were given.
15.
Do you have them in your bag?
No.
Oh, like
There's somewhere.
okay. We have like 40 bags of Jolly Ranchers. But all in all, so that was our post North by situation featuring myself, Merv Gotti, Mr. Rager in the back, and Zochi somewhere in the distance celebrating post North by stuff. Thank you to North by Northeast for having us. Thank you to thank you to Jolly Ranchers for official sponsor of Trifecta Sound, I guess now. Boom. Thank you to Visit Mississauga. Thank you for checking out our new Trifecta page here. Shout out everyone in this room. Shout out Trifecta. And hopefully we'll see you at North by next year. Peace.